Chicago Bulls allow a 15-0 run to start this game against the Washington Wizards. They're only down by 4 at halftime, so the Bulls have really gotten this game back in hand. They did win the fourth quarter by 10 points. The second quarter. They won the second quarter 32-22. They only scored 17 points in the first quarter, did the Chicago Bulls, but they're starting to go in the right direction where it looks like they're going to get this game under hand, at least hopefully. Kobe White's got his shooting stroke back. He's 5 of 13 from the field with 16 points. He leads the team in scoring right now. He leads all scores actually in scoring in this team. DeMar DeRozan with 8 points. He's only 2 of 8 from the field. You also got Torrey Craig 1 for 3, only 11 minutes played. Ayo Dosunmu's 2 for 5 points. Andre Drummond killing it with 8 points, 8 rebounds off the bench. He has a positive plus minus of plus 10, 11 minutes of play from him all in one stretch. Really good there from Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso got 7 points off the bench so far for the Chicago Bulls. Dalen Terry with 7 minutes, no stats registered except an assist. And OB as well. He has 4 minutes, 0 for 2 from the field right now. And the Chicago Bulls just defensively did not have it going, and they couldn't in the first quarter shoot the ball to save their lives. Like I said, it really came on a lot in the second quarter for the Chicago Bulls. Let's hope the game is more like the second quarter than the first. In the first quarter of this game, the Bulls were 6 of 23 for 26% from the field. They're 1 of 10 from the 3-point line for 1% from the field. And then when you look at the second quarter in this game, how things flip for the Chicago Bulls, they're 11 of 22 for 50% from the field and 9 of 4 from 3-point range for 44% from 3-point line in that second quarter. So a much different second quarter for the Chicago Bulls overall. The rebounding battle right now, the Washington Wizards are winning that 28-25. We got to tighten that up. Second chance points, 6 second chance points for the Wizards, 5 for the Chicago Bulls. Another thing we got to tighten up, as well as fast break points as well. Both teams are tied 18-18 with points off the bench right now as well. And the Bulls just gotta go. Like, I get it. We tried a different lineup with Alex Caruso being banged up. We started Torrey Craig out there. It didn't look good. Thank God for Andre Drummond coming in this game. Really helped change the pace and the direction that this game was going. Absolutely did Andre Drummond help with that, as well as with Kobe White in the second half of that game. But we just got to execute. To get back to the thing we said before, this Wizards team is not going to go quietly into the night. We got to tighten up. We absolutely have to tighten up, man. Shay says, I'm convinced Nikola Vucevic is giving up. He's old, bro. He's old. This game is ridiculous, Haize. Unacceptable. 100%. Like a 15-0 run to start the game by a team that has 13. The Wizards scored more points in the first quarter of the game than they have wins. It's bad. It's bad. I can guarantee you nobody on the same wants to play right now besides Kobe White. No, I think everybody's showing. I think people are showing that they want to play, right? They just got to tighten up. That was hard, but we came and going to win. See Red Haize. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Vooch and Drummond in the game is a major difference right now. I mean, yeah, in this game, absolutely. Like the energy with Drummond out there versus what Vooch was giving out there. This is one of those games where you can't really make any excuse for Nikola Vucevic in the way that he's playing. It's bad. It's bad. Goddamn, we are big old booty cheeks. It's sad that it always takes DeMar damn near getting in a fight to get us going. That's crazy. Bulls for life says Bulls need to get their shit together. This game they should be feasting, and they're actively shitting the bed. They need to play for the name on the front of their jerseys, not the name. Like the name, I don't give a damn what name they're playing for, because even if they're playing for their own name on the back of the jersey, you're disrespecting your family name at that point. Like, so I listen, just play with some goddamn pride. Like the execution in the first quarter of this game was unacceptable. There's just no way around that. It was absolutely unacceptable. The performance from the team overall. Then you go into some of the specific things. Like it was a tough first quarter for this team. Much better second quarter. Let's hope the rest of the game looks more like the second quarter than the first quarter. Because I tell you what, we have another quarter as bad as what we had. It's gonna be terrible. And just to highlight how important Drummond's been, Drummond played 10 minutes and 53 seconds. In that time period, the Bulls were plus 10 on the field. We had a net rating of 43.5 and a defensive rating of 91. That's the way that Andre Drummond impacted this game for the Chicago Bulls in that first half. And Billy Donovan better play him in the second half of this game, and not just 5 minutes. You got to play him in the second half of this game, man. We'll win this game, but I'm so over watching the squad. I mean, listen, I could never be over watching the Bulls, but we definitely got to tighten it up, man. This is an example of why I hate Bulls fans' excuses. People from blame from pathetic showing like this, from coaching staff to players. Like, what the fuck do you all or talk about in the locker room preparing? I don't even know, bro. I have no idea what it looked like. It was bad. It was terrible. That first quarter was absolutely dog shit ass as butt cheeks. That was ball cheeks. That's what that was. I'm not going to lie. Alex Caruso is much more productive as a starter. Craig has to come off the bench. Well, listen, we've seen games where Craig has been productive starting as well. It just wasn't this game. The start that this team got out for, they didn't have any energy at all. With their defense, when their defense is lackadaisical, like it in the first quarter, their offense has to face a set of defense and struggles. Their offense has to face a set defense and struggles. The team can't afford not to give 100% on defense. That's a fact. One of the things that benefits this Bulls team is when they attack the defense before they have a chance to set up. That's what we got to do for sure. Vooch slowing down. It's looking like bro running in slow motion. Like, hey, that's why age can come at you fast, man. It can come at you fast. Bulls just love to F around and find out that the other team came to play. And this pick and roll or pop keep being secret weapons got to stop. The thing is that the Bulls can't defend a pick and roll to save their life either. Like, it just everything that could go wrong for the Bulls definitely went wrong in the first quarter of this game. Like I said, let's hope that it's more like the second quarter going forward. Not gonna lie, Javante wearing that knee brace don't make it look like he's even ready to play. That's why I said you got to temper those expectations. My issue is we're down 15-0 and Billy just sitting there going, damn, I'm happy my job is at least secure. That secret extension got to feel good, bro. Imagine if you go to work every day and you fuck up on your job a lot of times, but you're just like, hey man, we got a 3-year contract. They can't break it. Bulls need instant energy out there in the second half for sure. I wonder who the Bulls have that could get energy from. Well, it's not just one player isn't going to give them energy. You got to play as a team. You got to be energetic. That's why I love the way that like Kobe White also played in the second quarter of this game. Alex Caruso, drum, right? Bringing all those things. We got to continue to put the foot to the gas, man. We got to. I'm at the game, bro. Shit is ugly. Listen, you ain't even got to be at the game to know that this is ugly. This is bad ugly. What will happen to your live stream if the Bulls lost at home to the Wizards? Nothing. We're still gonna be here. Live stream ain't going nowhere. That's not going anywhere. Brian Raymond says, trade Vooch. Who's gonna take Vooch right now with 2 more guaranteed years left on his deal? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Billy Donovan was frustrated in the first. Yeah, I mean, he was. And you got to give it credit for that. He was definitely frustrated with the performance of the team for sure. But again, you got to look at yourself and why the team plays the way that it does. Again, did y'all see in the first quarter of this game how the Bulls weren't moving without the ball? Did we see that yet again? Shit, Billy going to work for CTA. No need to do your job 100%. They not going to fire you. That's hilarious. Penny R? Who's Penny R? Who is Penny R? Billy Donovan and AK got the secret to job security despite constant failures. I need that shit yesterday. That's funny. Dang, at least my gum is good. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be coaching the team, Billy Donovan. That's actually funny. That's a funny joke. Bro, these refs are a problem. No, the team's play is a problem. Like I've said, like, don't get me wrong. The officiating is questionable. But like I said before, you play better. You limit the chance of officiating hurting you too much. The way that the Bulls were playing defense in this first quarter, you can't even just put it on the refs. Like I won't even do that in this case. This comes down to the Bulls playing like absolute dog shit. Dog water. That's how the Bulls were playing in the first quarter of this game. Got to be better than that. I hate Billy more than white kids who say the hard R. What? Why'd you go with that bar? Like, why'd you go all the way there? Haize, I still think the Bulls can somehow trade Javon Carter and Zach LaVine trade. Well, at least I hope. Yeah, listen, you got to keep in mind, Zach LaVine's contract is already nearly $50 million. Javon Carter, I think, is what, $6 million? That's going to be a difficult. Like, teams are already kind of find difficulty matching Zach LaVine's offer. So it's going to be a little difficult to do that, brother. I mean, are you going to go off in the bull if the Bulls lose? It's been a while since you really lost it on the stream. No, because at this point, at this season, it's not even worth my energy, bro. Like real talk, it's not even worth my energy for me to go off on this team anymore. We just need to keep making it through the season, and let's get to the off season. Whatever comes, hell or high water, man. Billy ain't making them miss wide open looks, including the dunk. That is absolutely true as well. But again, he's definitely on there for the game plan. Our defensive game plan sucks. Now you don't have a lot of tape on these players, but come on. Bulls doing the shit in statement jerseys. What's the statement? We can't beat shit teams. I mean, that would be a hell of a statement to make there, brother. I honestly forgot Zach was on the team. That's crazy. What's up, Haize? I hope Bulls come back in the second half ready to play. They need to. They need to. Haha, we expect their shitty play at this point. I mean, when people show you who they are, you believe them, right? Do we get to 500 till the end of this? I don't care. Like, I get it. We keep making this thing about getting to 500. I don't care about getting to 500 because it doesn't mean shit. Getting for the 500 really means nothing right now. Nothing. I have to admit, it's entertaining watching you slam the front office, Billy, and people who make dumb comments. Oh, come on. I mean, listen, that's part of what we do here. That's part of the culture here at Chicago Bulls Central. We will flame a motherfucker. I just don't have time. I just don't have the energy to go off on this team right now. I just don't. I'm ready for 2025 just based off these last 3 games. That's crazy. That's crazy. The official assist is always an issue. We just got to play through it. The different set of players playing a pickup game shook us in the first. Adjustments should pull us through. That's if do we trust Billy Donovan to make halftime adjustments at this point in time? If y'all do, y'all better than me because I don't. Billy Donovan consistently shits the bed when it comes to making halftime adjustments, man. Now, we've seen him do it before, so I'm not going to act like he's never been capable of making a competent halftime adjustment. We've actually seen him make really good halftime adjustments at times, especially against teams like Toronto. He seems to always make good halftime adjustments against Toronto. But it's just, I don't know. Maybe and he was frustrated in the first half as well. Maybe that frustration, he's going off on some people back there. Let's hope that that's the case. You gotta check before you come in here, bro. That was the fake Woj. That didn't actually happen, bro. That didn't actually happen. Hopefully we can get it good enough to lead, get it a good enough lead to see back end of the bench players play. At this point, let's just hope that we can get a lead. All right. I would love to see the back end of the bench players play more. DeMar, Kobe get to sit down. But at this point, I can't bet on it, not with how this team's playing. I pray for this Bulls team. Pray for him, bro. God ain't listening, I don't think, though. I don't trust Billy Donovan in any facet of the game. I mean, listen, Billy has his strengths. He does. How strong are they? About as strong as whatever flavor of gum he's eating right now. Hey, as I said it before, and I'll say it again, we must lead the league in awful slow starts. I don't know. Like for you to be a 13-win team, I'm sure you've had some terrible slow starts. Like, we just pay attention to our team more. Is what it is. If Billy was my coach, I'll retire. No, you wouldn't. You can't. You shouldn't ever let a bad head coach. Which again, Billy Donovan isn't a terrible head coach. Doesn't mean he's good for this team though. But you don't let that coach make you retire, man. That's just silly. Don't pray for the team, pray for the fans. Hey, I feel you on that when you say basically you're saying don't pray for millionaires. Pray for the people that spending their hard-earned money from their 9 to 5 to support this team, man. 4-point lead, though, right? Let's not act like we're down by 20 or down by 15. It's a 4-point lead. The Bulls can come out in the first 2 possessions of this game and have the lead, right? So that's a capability. That's what the Bulls can do. We just got to see if they're going to do it, man. You see if they're going to do it. But all right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I'll be back post-game show. Let's hopefully that we're going to talk about a Bulls win, and we get to see a much better second half than what we did overall in the first half. Give the Bulls that energy. Let's see what we can do, man. Make sure you guys are following the channel. You can also follow us on social media at Bulls Central Pod. Hit that subscribe button. See red, go Bulls. See you guys post-game.